My deepest hope is that these two intelligent, capable men have an opportunity to heal, talk this out, and reconcile. The state of the world today, we need them both.
Jada Pinkett Smith is back to stirring the pot. Jada has finally addressed the Oscars slap controversy on her talk show, Red Table Talk, and she called on Chris Rock to make peace with Will Smith. But it looks like Chris has no time for Jada's pleas, and he's in no rush to reconcile with Will. As for fans, they're calling Jada fake deep, and they're accusing her of once again trying to hog the spotlight. It's been over 2 months since Will Smith slapped Chris Rock during the 94th Academy Awards after Chris made a joke about Jada's shaved head, comparing her to the main character in the 1997 movie G.I. Jane, starring Demi Moore.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard. Oh, wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Later that night, Will won the Best Actor Oscar for his performance in King Richard, and he apologized to the Academy and other nominees, but not to Chris.
I want to apologize to the Academy. I want to apologize to all my fellow nominees. This is a beautiful moment, and I'm not crying for winning an award.
Then, following huge public backlash, Will issued a statement via Instagram apologizing to Chris and claiming he was embarrassed by his behavior at the Oscars. However, he also threw some subtle shade at Chris for joking about Jada's medical condition. Violence in all its forms is poisonous and destructive. My behavior at last night's Academy Awards was unacceptable and inexcusable, Will wrote. Jokes at my expense are a part of the job, but a joke about Jada's medical condition was too much for me to bear, and I reacted emotionally. Will continued by saying, I would like to publicly apologize to you, Chris. I was out of line and I was wrong. I am embarrassed, and my actions were not indicative of the man I want to be. There is no place for violence in a world of love and kindness. However, fans didn't buy Will's PR statement, and they called him out for being Jada's lapdog. See, after Chris made that G.I. Jane joke, Will first laughed, and then after Jada rolled her eyes and maybe said something to him, Will marched on stage and slapped Chris. Also, many fans speculated that Jada didn't have an issue with the joke, but rather with the fact that Chris was the one who said it, because just months before the Oscars controversy, Jada shared a video on Instagram and said she had embraced her alopecia.
And y'all know I've been struggling with alopecia, and just all of a sudden one day, look at this line right here. Look at that. Look at that. And so it just showed up like that. Now this is gonna be a little bit more difficult for me to hide. So I thought I'd just share it so y'all not asking any questions. But you know, Mama's gonna put some rhinestones in there. Now this will make me a little crown.
In September last year, Jada also claimed during an episode of Red Table Talk that she was happy with her decision to shave her head and revealed that Will loved her new look. He loves it, Jada said. It was just time. I was just ready for that kind of expression and release. I'm so glad I did it. It was such a beautiful experience and such a freedom. I feel more connected to myself and to the great divine in a very special way. And then, to top it all off, days after the Oscars slap controversy, a new clip emerged showing Jada laughing after Will slapped Chris. But what caused even more outrage is that Will didn't really suffer any serious consequences for attacking Chris. He wasn't even removed from the Oscars ceremony, and instead they calmly asked him to leave, which he refused to do. Finally, following public backlash, the Academy announced they were banning Will from attending the Academy Awards and related events for 10 years. As for Jada's reaction to the slap, 2 days after the incident, she shared a message on Instagram that read, "This is a season for healing, and I'm here for it." And then for weeks, Jada kept a low profile, and neither she nor Will spoke about the Oscars incident publicly. But you already know it was only a matter of time until Jada used this incident for her talk show. During the June 1st episode of Red Table Talk, Jada sat down with a woman named Nikki Ball, the mother of 12-year-old girl Rio Allred, who took her own life after she was bullied at school over her hair loss.
She was called a naked mole rat. She was called the bug-eyed alien. She was called Mr. and Mrs. Clean.
Tell us what the morning of the 14th was like for you.
Like Rio, because that's normally what I would do, and I'd get like a,
Right.
you know, like a grumble.
Yeah.
And be like, okay, she's awake. And I didn't hear anything, so I yelled again. Didn't hear anything. And then it just kind of got this weird, something's wrong. And so then I went all the way into her room. And she had herself with a pair of jeans from her loft bed.
But before she was joined by Nikki, Jada addressed the Oscars slap controversy and said she decided to dedicate an episode of her show to alopecia because she wanted to raise awareness about what alopecia really is and how it affects entire families.
This is a really important Red Table Talk.